people got used to working from home, not being at an office, at an agency, and just being able to edit from home. And that's great. I love it. I absolutely love it, mainly because I can be wherever I am and I can continue to work. But please, people working in post-production, you need to understand that you're not at a facility. You're not in managed computers. You're not on a business grade network. So there are a few things that you need to make sure you have in order to offer your service and not become a burden on the production. First thing is a proper internet connection. I know that a lot of people cannot get, like, let's say a 1 gig connection. Get the best that you can. If you can get fiber, get fiber. Okay, that's number one. You need to invest on that if you want to work from home. If not, you're going to end up needing to go to a facility, okay? Second, wire that connection to your computer. Okay, do not rely on Wi-Fi. Just the existence of Wi-Fi means that you have access to the network, access to the internet. It doesn't mean that it's fast. It doesn't mean that it's low latency, okay? We need to spend a lot of money to get low latency and very fast Wi-Fi. And want it or not, people will most of the time find the remotest corner to put the Wi-Fi router and sit on the opposite remotest corner of their home to work from. So no, if you're in post-production, good internet connection, wired internet connection, okay? Now, here's the third thing that is a little bit more difficult to comprehend, get it done, but if you got these two first ones, great. Everyone in the post-production department will thank you for putting the effort on doing that. The third one is, because most people will be on unmanaged computers, we have our emails, our WhatsApp, and a bunch of other things that we do on our personal computers together with the work that we are trying to perform. And there are a couple of things that you can do to help keeping the performance of your computer. One of them is to have a separate bootable installation of your system on that same computer. What do I mean by that? Here I am, I have my MacBook Pro, it's running at the moment Tahoe, and macOS Tahoe, the latest version. And I have all my personal stuff on it. I work on it, okay? If I am hired for a job and they want me to use my personal computer and I want to use my personal computer, don't mix what you already are doing on that computer to what you're about to start doing. What you should do is, and it's very easy, and I will say that just for macOS, okay? You're going to go into disk utility, you're going to create a new volume, and then you're going to install the same OS that you have right now on that other volume. Basically, you're going to have two versions of your system that are bootable, and you can boot on one, and then you can boot on the other, okay? And if you need help with that, we can give you help, we can provide help with that. Now, you have your personal stuff here, and on the other one is where you're going to put all your work stuff. So whenever someone needs to remote into your computer and help you, you're not needing to deal with a lot of personal things that are open at the same time as you're working, okay? And you have a system that's clean, that only has the stuff that is required to do your work. That is as close to a managed computer as we're gonna get. And this helps a lot, let's say, the IT department to help you doing your work better. You finish your work, you save everything, and then you go reboot into my personal instance. And whoop, your computer will restart and it's going to boot into your personal, and there you have it of everything. And it's going to be completely segregated. This is the best thing that I think anyone can do. The second best thing that you can do if you cannot go through that whole ordeal is to create a separate account. So you have your personal account that you already are using on your computer. You create a separate account that is to do the work that you're about to perform. The only problem with that is that you still have the applications installed and stuff that can be running in the background and so on that can affect the performance of whatever it is that you're being hired to do. But at the very least, create that second user account if you can't create the bootable, the second bootable version of your OS, right? That's going to really help you perform better. It's going to help you keeping problems away while you're trying to perform your work remotely on your own personal computer. I needed to put that out. Because we all grew very accustomed to carrying our computers everywhere. Our computers are super powerful nowadays, but still are running software that is written by people, that's made by people, and it has bugs. And the best thing that we can do is to containerize everything as much as we can.